Even after the overturning of Roe v. Wade, pro-life Americans continue to gather each year in Washington, D.C. for the annual Right to Life March. Since the landmark Supreme Court ruling 3 years ago, 23 states have attempted to implement complete abortion or viability bans. However, courts have intervened to block these bans in at least 6 states. Here to share an update and to discuss efforts to preserve unborn lives is Dawn Marie Perez. She's a member of Samaritan Ministries International and director of StandUpGirl.com. Dawn Marie, some pro-lifers are a bit disheartened this year because efforts to advance, even codify abortion in several states have moved forward, and abortions are increasing, but I'm assuming you feel pro-lifers have reason for optimism. Why is that?
Well, I definitely think we should celebrate because I feel that we have become more unified as organizations as a whole, and we're working together better to make an effort to change the abortion laws here in the United States and around the world. So I celebrate because every day we get the opportunity to reach out to someone who is in that moment of a decision and help them to see their options, and we pray that they would choose life as their choice at the end of that option.
Yes, I know about 3 years ago, a lot of people were saying, look, the fight has just begun. It's all in the states now instead of on the federal level. And we now have a pro-life president back in the White House. So what difference does that make?
Well, I think it's going to make a huge difference in the direction our country is going to take in being able to share with people, especially we like to share with young people, that life begins at conception and that we're not a little blob of cells, and to celebrate that life, even if it can be a difficult decision or maybe a difficult choice that they have to make based on their plans for their future. And I think that President Trump is going to give us an opportunity to reverse some of these things that have happened. And we are praying especially that we can put more regulations on the abortion pill being available.
A lot of people complain about the pharmaceuticals pushing pills and medicine on us that is experimental and so forth. But what about the abortion pill? How dangerous is that?
Extremely. Abortive fascias are made with some of the same chemicals that are used during chemotherapy and basically are causing someone to miscarriage. And the unfortunate thing is that there are so many long-term side effects, not only physically and emotionally, that women are not being told about. And they're being told, hey, it's no big deal. Take this, your problem's going to go away. No one's going to have to know. And we need to have a supportive community come behind these women, even after they have chosen abortion, to help them to heal both physically and emotionally.
How does Samaritan Ministries differ from other health-sharing ministries or other health-sharing organizations when it comes to abortion?
Well, Samaritan's ministry is very pro-life, and they, part of our community together is really following God's word and what's God telling us to do and giving us direction to do as a community. And my family appreciates the fact that we can be a part of community of people that is like-minded, that we get the option, even with our own health care, to choose whatever medical providers we choose. We have an option to go and choose a pro-life OBGYN or someone we know that is going to look at all the options for our children when they're sick, instead of let's just give you a pill and send you on your way. And that's what we love about Samaritan Ministry, just being like-minded with not only the community that's involved, but also with the organization as a whole.
And tell us about the online resource that you have. You're the director of StandUpGirl.com. So what difference does that make?
Well, Stand Up Girl has been set up essentially if you want to try to get your mind around what we do. We are an online pregnancy resource center. So we have over 400,000 people that come to our website every month looking for pregnancy resources, or what are the pregnancy symptoms, or tell me about life in the womb. And we are there as a community of women trying to provide support for women around the world and helping them get connected with a life-affirming pregnancy center in their neighborhood that can come alongside them and partner with them and help them through this course in their life that was maybe something that obviously is unplanned for some of them. For some of them, it's planned and it's still a struggle, and they need resources like diapers and food and clothes for my baby, and how do I get those? Because I lost my job and I'm not sure what to do. And Stand Up Girl wants to be there to come alongside these women and help them when they're in this moment of crisis and be able a hand to walk with. And also, our ultimate goal, of course, would be to save the baby and save the mom by having her have a relationship with Jesus Christ through all the work that we're doing with them.
Okay, Standing for Life. Dawn Marie Perez, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.